welcome to Dee's BL World. I'm glad to have you back. This episode, I am going to review the last and the final episode in Theory of Love. It has been a roller coaster ride from the beginning to the end. If you've been watching my videos, you know that at the beginning I really wanted to strangle Kai. Maybe slap him a few times. He was a very naughty little boy. And he was rude, he was arrogant, so to speak, with the girls. He was rude to Third repeatedly over and over and over again. And I was getting frustrated at the beginning. However, when Kai finally realized what was going on and things started to just switch, I wanted Kai to suffer a little bit. I will agree. I thought it was well deserved justice, so to speak, for Third, who had went through so much for so many years. And I was getting a little hesitant through that final episode. I was afraid that Third would just, not give in and completely shut Kai out. But luckily at the very end, Kai finally put on the charm and he was able to win Third over. And I'll have to say, it was so cute on the stage. I was cheering him on in the background. The final kiss where they were doing their live cast, and I had to chuckle when all of a sudden he realizes that the camera's still on. I just had to laugh. I also saw some interviews after I watched the episode where they talked to Off. He actually said that he went off script for that very last kiss with Gun, or Kai with Third. He was only supposed to kiss him once, but once he started, he just kept, smooching with them, which was cute. It was really cute, and I enjoyed it. It was sweet. It wasn't out, out of line. It was very tender, very loving, so to speak. I enjoyed it. I'll also have to say I was happy that 2 finally realized and finally, came around, and that him and Un finally got together. You don't see anything, you don't see him kiss, you see a hug, but that was good enough, and I was like, yay! Un had been so patient with them, and kind of like Third was with Kai. He was patient, watched, he was worked up a little bit he was worked up from time to time, and there was times where 2 just didn't get the message, didn't understand what Un was actually trying to get. But I was happy in the end that they'd all come together. Bone actually had a somewhat happy ending. I predicted, I kept saying I just don't see him getting on with the professor, and he didn't. The professor's wedding was kind of a sad but happy note, so to speak. Bone ends up, though, you don't know what happens, but he ends up rebounding and flirting with someone else, so that's a good sign that he's moving on and going forward. He's not getting himself bogged down with the relationship there with his crush with the professor. Overall, I enjoyed the series. I was so frustrated at the beginning, but it's, if I watch it again, I may have to skip some of the parts where Kai is just a plain jerk, and skip to the good parts. I'm a sucker for happy endings, the good parts. I like a little conflict, but what Kai did to Third was a little bit beyond what I normally would tolerate in a series, but I knew it was going to get good sooner or later, and I finally got there. But overall, I would put it in the list of good BL dramas for the year. and I would recommend it to others. I would give it a caveat that if you get frustrated with jerks, you know, you may want to skip the beginning. But it was good all in all. I enjoyed it. I loved it. I can't wait to go to the next BL drama, and we've got several coming up. I'm anxious to see what's going to happen next. But if you like the video, give me some thumbs up. If you have any recommendations for the BL series to review, put them in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe so you can get notifications for my next videos. Glad to have you here. I'll see you at the next video. Bye!